Good afternoon. Right now, we are just on a 15-minute recess here at the impeachment trial of Chief Justice Renato Corona for day 24. But so far, we've seen just simple testimonies from the witnesses of the prosecution, mostly to authenticate documents on Article 7. Now, earlier also, the impeachment court announced their decision not to invite Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno to testify for the prosecution. This was announced by Presiding Officer Juan Ponce Enrile and supported by several senator judges who actually reprimanded the prosecution for their request. Enrile also suggested that the prosecution themselves invite Sereno, especially after the prosecution admitted to the court that they actually had not talked to Justice Sereno yet. This after Senator Trillanes withdrew his motion to ask for an interrogatory to be sent to Justice Sereno, and we are not sure yet why this was withdrawn, but this is a developing story for now. Now, Enrile also reiterated the court's decision not to allow Philippine Airlines Vice President of Sales to testify, saying that the complaint of the prosecution is weak. So this is closed. It seems to be a closed argument. This was a last-ditch effort for the prosecution to see if he could testify, but Enrile said no. Now, also, we saw several witnesses for the prosecution, and as I mentioned, they merely authenticated documents today. First, we had Dr. Juliet Cervantes, who is the attending physician of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. She authenticated the medical records submitted to the Supreme Court on October 1st, 2011, and these records were used by the Supreme Court during the deliberations for the issuance of a TRO allowing GMA, or the former president, to travel. We also saw Chief Administration Officer of the Office of the Vice President, Emma Abanador, who also took the stand. She authenticated documents regarding appointments made by the former president for Corona. Now, we are now currently on the stand during this break is ABS-CBN News cameraman Edward Liosala, who also authenticated a video that he took at the Supreme Court of a Supreme Court spokesperson, Midas Marquez, on November 15, 2011. In this video was taken around 1 to 2 p.m. And in this video, Midas Marquez said there were still 3 conditions to be fulfilled for the TRO to be applicable. Now, in that press conference, he said all these conditions, but later that night, Arroyo had tried to travel, saying the TRO was already in effect. Now, just to remind you, Article 7, which alleges partiality of Corona in granting a TRO in favor of GMA. Currently, there is a press conference going, so stay tuned with us as we lead you there. Let's hear what they have to say.